Hey guys, Cece back with another video, and today's video is going to be my blush collection. Your first time watching me or my channel, just make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also make sure you go ahead and click the little notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you can always be notified of all of my future videos, because you never want to miss a single upload. You also want to make sure you're following me on Instagram at YvetteLuvsBeauty, and also subscribed to my family vlog channel right here on YouTube at Bradley Party of 6. So you guys, today we are going to talk all about blushes. Now, I'm not the biggest blush girl. I have a good amount, so I have 43, which really isn't that bad, okay? Before you roll your eyes and judge, it's really not that bad for me. I actually just accumulated a lot of these because I found some brands that I really loved, so I started buying them, like the Fenty cream blushes. Like I bought 6 of those when they came out because I don't know, when mother says you need cream blushes, you listen to Rihanna and you get cream blushes, okay? So that's kind of what happened there. Then I got some Hourglass that I added to my collection. So I really just added some of these, but I wanted to show you guys what was all in my collection. And yeah, if you've been missing any of the other collection videos in this series, I will make sure to link it above so you can check them out and watch. I've done foundations and I've done highlighters, and there are plenty more categories to go. So just make sure your notification bells are clicked and you're ready to see all of my future videos. So since we already talked about them, let's kind of start with the cream blushes. I have 6, 7, 8 cream blushes sitting here. 6 of them all come from Fenty. And these are the recent release, the Cheeks Out collection. She came out with cream blushes and also cream bronzers. I ended up purchasing a lot of the blushes. And so I'll just go through the ones that I have. I have Crush On Cupid, which is a very pretty pinky shade. Summertime Wine, that's a favorite. That's bae. So is Cool Berry. That's also a really nice one. I have Fuego Flush, which I've only used once, but it's so pretty. Like, oh my god. Strawberry Drip. Looks like that. And then I have Rosé Latte, which is also bae. So those are the first 6 out the way. Those are super creamy. They have like a sheer finish, but I mean, they still give you that pop of color on the cheeks. I love these so much. So if you're into cream blushes, I would definitely check out Fenty's line. Then I have 2 more. I have this one from Covergirl. This is from their Clean Fresh collection, and this is the shade Ripe and Ready number 390. So it just looks like this, and it's a nice like lavender purple-y shade. There it is right there. So that is how it looks. Like that. It's very pretty. Very nice, very subtle. And then the last one I have is this one from Tower 28. This is the Beach Please Golden Hour cream blush, and Tower 28 is like a newer brand in Sephora. I want to say I ordered this off of the Tower 28 website, but this is like a newer brand in Sephora, and I love their cream bronzer, love this blush, and I also love their lip gloss. I have their lip gloss as well. So very nice products if you're interested. Okay, so we're not going to be here all day, so let's dive right into the others. I have, here's one that I've talked about 5 million times that I will never ever get rid of. This is the Shayla and ColourPop Under Construction Blush in Construct. I use this so much. If I could create a blush, this would be it. This would be it. Like, this is me. This is me in blush form right here. I love this blush. Makeup Shayla, y'all know from Instagram and YouTube. And this blush is everything. Like, I just absolutely love it. And it's ColourPop, so it's affordable. So keeping with ColourPop, I also have this one. This is a newer one. It's really pretty, super subtle. It's a matte blush. It's called Meteorite and it just looks like that. Like I said, matte blush, pretty. It has a mirror so you can take it with you as a little compact. I love it. Let's talk about this blush here. This is a blush that I've had for so long, but I refuse to get rid of because it's so pretty. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Face Shaper Blush in Heartogram. I've had this blush for at least like 4 years, probably 3-4 years, and I absolutely love it, and I just refuse to get rid of it. But it's just the prettiest like wine shade. This is everything. If I were to curate a fall blush, like just the fall blush, not an overall blush but a fall one, this would be me in a blush right here. Another favorite blush of mine is this one by Buxom. This is the Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in Ibiza, and just another nice everyday shade. I'm such a, I don't know, like I'm just real basic when it comes to blushes. Like I have my certain shades that I love, and for some reason I keep buying them over and over, but this is such a good, like I said, everyday shade. I can wear this with pretty much any look and it looks good. CoverFX has really good blush duos. Now I usually don't wear the shiny side, but the actual powder blush is really great, so I would definitely encourage you to check those out as well. So I actually got rid of most of my MAC blushes, which, can you believe it? I had so many MAC blushes. I got rid of most of them, but I kept these two because, again, I'm a creature of habit, and these blushes are like, they're me, you know. This one is in Diva Don't Care, so that's what that looks like. I actually just got this one around Christmas time, I think, from BoxyCharm. And then this one is called Make You Mine. I've used this blush in several tutorials, and I mean, I love it. Both of these, no, this is the regular powder, but this is the regular powder blush, and this one is the Pro Longwear blush. I swear, I really feel like when I did my declutter, I kept the blushes that really spoke to me, because all of these, I promise you, I've talked to you guys about for the most part. Like this little trio, this Anastasia Beverly Hills blush trio and Berry Adore, I have talked to you guys about this no less than 10 times because this blush trio is so amazing. The blush colors are different enough where you can wear them separately, but also when you just like run your brush in them, it makes such a pretty blush color if you just run your brush through all three of them. So I love doing that with this one. Oh my gosh, another blush that I have ran into the ground is this Laura Geller. This is the Blush and Brighten in Apricot Berry. This one is so old, y'all. The whole blush just come right out of the packaging, but it's such a good blush and I refuse to get rid of it, so I keep it. One that I don't have an opinion on because I haven't used is this one by Almay. This is the Healthy Hue blush in the shade, what shade is this? It's in the shade Rubor. Never used it. It looked really pretty in the store, so I picked it up when I was at the drugstore like a couple months ago, but I need to break that out and use it. I also still have two of these Milani blushes. These are the baked powder blushes that everyone went crazy over. Probably like at this point, that was probably like 6 years ago, y'all. But these are the baked blushes that are just amazing. This one is in Berry Amore. So pretty. They're like marbled baked blushes. They at the time were the best blushes at the drugstore and might still be. I don't know. I haven't completely explored drugstore blushes all like that lately, so they might still be, but these blushes are everything. This one's in Luminoso, and the reason these blushes went crazy were because this was said to be a dupe for Nars's Orgasm, which everybody was trying to dupe back then. And then again, this one is Berry Amore. Here's a newer Kat Von D blush. This is one of the Everlasting blushes in the shade Poppy. This is intense, like very intense. I've only worn it a couple times, but I can say that it's so pretty for this time of year. It's just really intense, so make sure you have a light hand with it. Hourglass. I have been obsessing over Hourglass products lately, and so the blushes are no different. I have one in Diffused Heat, very gorgeous. I have one in Dim Infusion, which looks like that. And I actually purchased these from BoxyCharm during their Boxy pop-ups. So if you guys have a chance to get with BoxyCharm during their Boxy pop-ups, try to. Like, I got these for like 12 bucks, and these are regularly, I think, 30 or really close to $30. I have this blush here in Mood Exposure. And then I have this last one here in Ethereal Glow. Looks like that. I do have 5 Nars blushes as well. One of the most amazing blush formula at Sephora or Ulta or wherever you're gonna go to buy makeup. This is just a really good formula that I definitely recommend. So I have the blush Luster, which is so pretty, basic, everyday blush, but just very gorgeous. I have Sin, some of the like iconic Nars shades. Of course, I have Orgasm, which look at this. This is so old. It's so old and beat up, but I can't seem to get rid of it. It's so pretty. I can't get rid of it. I have Dolce Vita in this little mini baby. And then I also have Gulu in a mini. Very, very gorgeous blush shades. Ciate London, I have one of these. I believe I got this in a BoxyCharm, but I was very impressed with the formula as well as the shade. I was overall like obsessed with this blush for the longest. This one is the marbled light blush in the shade Dusk. I think the shade name is perfect for it, and it's just a really beautiful blush if you have a chance to try some Ciate blushes. Wet n Wild, I do still have 2 of these. These are their Color Icon blushes. One in the shade Heather Silk, and these are in the old packaging, so you know these old, honey. And this one is in the shade Mellow Wine. These are the iconic blush shades from Wet n Wild, so I believe they're still available. You can still get them. They just probably have updated packaging, but I remember when I first started like getting into makeup, Wet n Wild was like my go-to. The makeup was just so affordable, and still is, and good quality. Like how they do it, I don't know, but I'm very impressed with their quality. Patrick Ta blushes. This is a what? Brand's been in Sephora for maybe a year, if that. It really hasn't been that long. So I have 3 of his blushes, and I must say they're sheer on the sheerer side, but they're very gorgeous blushes. So this one is in She's Adorable, and it looks like that. I also love the packaging. His packaging is like really, really luxe. I have She's Seductive, which is more of like a mauve nudie shade. And then I have this Duo, and this one's in She's That Girl. This is a newer product from Patrick Ta. So how do I open this? So it has a cream blush in it, but then it also has a powder blush. So as you can see, the powder's at the bottom, and then it has this covering over the cream blush, which I really, really can appreciate. So nothing gets in it, and it looks like that. I have not used this cream blush yet. I have used the powder though, and it's gorgeous. Alright, so just a few left. I have 2 blushes from the brand e.l.f. This one, I don't even know why I have, because it's so light skinned. Like, I can't use this. This is like a really light peachy blush. I don't even know why I got this. But this one's in the shade Constantly Bronzed, and clearly I can't even wear this shade, so I'm gonna have to get out of the way or something. But this one in Always Spicy, I think this was an Andrea Renee recommendation, but this is a great blush, and it works for an array of skin tones. So even if you're not my skin tone and you're darker, honey, you're gonna want this blush. Rimmel Maxi blush, they have really good blushes too. This is a great blush line at the drugstore, and I love this shade. This one's in the shade Wild Card, but they have several different ones. I would definitely check out the Rimmel blush line if you're looking for some new blushes at the drugstore. I totally recommend these. Then I have this blush and bronzer duo. I didn't know whether I should put this with the blushes or the bronzers, but this is a lip bar duo in the shade Double Date, and it comes with a blush and a bronzer. So there's the bronzer, and then the blush is this gorgeous orange shade. Like, This shade is everything, and I have nothing even similar to this, so I love, love, love it. Next, I have two little palettes, and again, I didn't know if I should put these with the face palettes or just the blushes, but I just left them with the blushes. This Morphe palette, such gorgeous shades. I love this one. This is the blush trio in the shade Pop of Poppy. I had like, I don't know, I think I have 3 of these, and I got rid of the other 2 because this is the one that was like my go-to that I just kept using. And then last but not least, I have this e.l.f. blush palette. This one is in the dark shade. They have a lighter one and a darker one, and you can't tell me these blushes are not everything. And they're pigmented, and the formula is actually really nice. So you guys, that is it. Those are all 43 blushes in my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was entertaining for you. If you have any questions or video ideas, make sure you leave them down below in the comment section. I love to create videos that you guys want to see, so let me know. But that is all for this video. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.